Many times, a problem that we have is actually two problems. And we need to separate out the two problems in order to be effective in each of them. On occasion, it's just one problem, but most of the time, it's actually two problems. And one half of the problem is the best way to do something. The other half of the problem is your emotional attitude or your choosing courage, or the issue of choosing courage with handling the problem. Let me give you an example. Let's take the issue of saying no to someone. Someone invites you to a party, and you really would like to say no. So there's actually two problems here. One problem involves the best way to say no, and the other problem is how to choose courage, or choosing courage to say no. Or if you will, even the best way to choose courage, or being willing to choose courage to say no. And these problems are different but related, and one can affect the other. For example, let's talk about the how-to part. Like, maybe not be a very good idea to say, no thank you. Instead, you might want to say, very much appreciate you thinking of me for your party. It's really not going to work for me this time, and I hope you can ask me again in the future if something else comes up, okay? So that's a much softer, more polite, more respectful way to say no. And on the courage side, you could just sort of try to push yourself through with it. Well, I got to say no. But if you say, oh, this is a great opportunity for courage. This is a great opportunity for feeling good about myself. And let's take some deep breaths and say, oh, am I scared to say no? And then pat yourself on the back for choosing courage, and you choose the courage, And what happens though, the problems can be interconnected. If you choose courage again and again, then you're probably going to find better ways to say no. Or if you find a better way to say no, then it's actually going to be easier to choose courage, or it won't involve choosing as much courage. So it's very, very helpful in almost all problems to separate out, actually there's two problems involved. The how-to, or the best way to actually do it, and the issue of choosing courage or dealing with other emotional issues about taking the action. Thank you.